Hello YouTube, it is your boy, B3, back with another kicking, you guessed it, graphic novel review. Today we are talking about Invincible Compendium 1, collecting issues 0 through 47 of the Eisner-nominated series. Plus it contains the Invincible story from the Image Comics Summer Special. This book is insane. If you get the physical copy, it's going to cost you like $65. It's 1,114 pages. 1,114 pages. That's a lot. And I still read it all in a sitting because I'm obsessed with it. Image, you did good work. I've been doing more Image recently, I've noticed. But yeah, quick read up of the but it's $20 on Kindle is what I was getting to. But, yeah, quick read-up of the back of the book. Mark Grayson is just like most everyone else his age. He's a senior at a normal American high school. He has a crappy part-time job after school and on weekends. He likes girls quite a bit, but doesn't quite understand them. He enjoys hanging out with his friends and sleeping late on Saturdays. At least until the good cartoons come on. The only difference between Mark and everyone else his age is that his father is the most powerful superhero on the planet. And as of late, he seems to be inheriting his father's powers. But that's only the beginning of Mark's problems. It really was only the beginning. So, let's talk about Invincible Compendium 1, an ultimate edition of the New York Times bestseller by Robert Kirkman, Cory Walker, and Ryan Ottley. This book is insane. Issues 11 and 12 will change your life. And oftentimes these reviews are full of spoilers. I'm going to give probably one really big spoiler, and then the rest of it will be spoiler 3, because there's so many different stories in this book, I couldn't possibly go over them all and keep this video a decent length. So Invincible's father, this is the spoiler, Invincible's father is Omni-Man, the most powerful superhero on the planet. Omni-Man, turns out, is actually a secret agent of an alien empire, and he's actually there to prepare the Earth to be taken over by them, and they're all Superman levels of strength. Whew, it's pretty insane. And once Invincible gets his powers, Omni-Man kills this world's version of the Justice League, and tries to bring his son into the loop and be like, hey, we're going to take over this planet. And Invincible's like, no. And the whole world finds out. Invincible kind of stops his father, sort of. A lot goes down. So the world's biggest heroes are killed. The living biggest hero turns out to be the murderer. The whole world finds out. He flies away, and then his son is left to defend the world. Incredible. Those issues changed me to my core. They were so good. This book is so good. I haven't watched the show. I'm just going to throw that out there. I have not seen the show. I will watch the show. I've probably read far enough into the comics to start watching the show. I mean, I'm sure I have. I've read like at least a third of all of Invincible. Just in this one volume, which is very handy. But wow, what an incredible book. The art is real consistent throughout. Great art, by the way. It looks like an animated series. Like, they didn't really have to change the art style in this book much at all to adapt it to Amazon Prime. Very good art. The costumes and stuff all look great. Omni-Man's costume, Invincible's costume, Adam Eve. Everyone has great looking outfits. It's got a lot of bright colors that really keep your attention. You know, it's not all grays like a Batman comic, which is fine for the tone of Batman, but this is that. And it's just a fun spin on superheroes, you know? Like, there's killing like you wouldn't expect. Like, one moment in this book, like, it'll be, oh, yeah, this is a wholesome, hopeful moment, and then next thing you know, there's blood everywhere. It's like, whoa. And there's so much like family and romance drama as well, not just the superhero fighting and stuff. In fact, I would say the family and romance drama are the draw to this book, not the actual superhero action, which is really insane. But I love it. I love Invincible so much. This book is incredible. What a fantastic book. It deserves all the praise that it's ever gotten, and this might actually be the case. Invincible Compendium 1 might be the best comic I've ever read. It was so good. It caught my attention. I stayed up till 3 a.m. reading this. I never stay up till 3 a.m. these days. I'm nearly 30. I'm not a young buck anymore. I can't stay up that late most of the time. Oh my lord, 3 a.m. Thank God I didn't have work the next morning. Wow. So that's basically just what I need to say for Invincible Compendium 1. I'll probably put some space between Compendium 1 and Compendium 2. But it was an incredible book with and it's very obvious the entire story for the entire comic run was planned out before the first page was even written. That's also very obvious. Everything connects so well. Such a well thought out book. We see a couple cameos from other, Image properties, but for the most part, the book is self-contained. Like Savage Dragon is at the funeral for all the quote-unquote Justice League members. They were the Justice League, basically. They were just remakes of the characters. And then it's just wild. What a book. You have to read Invincible. I don't care if you read the regular volumes. I don't care if you read the single issues. I don't care if you read the compendiums. Read Invincible. Go to your local comic shop. Ask them what they got. Support your local comic shop if you can. This book was so expensive I could only afford it on Kindle. That's why I got it on Kindle. But do support your local comic shops. That's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all next time.